So the scripture says this. He says, when there was a famine in the land, God, Elisha, the man of God, during that time, he moved to Gilgal. Gilgal means circle, full, come back around. He comes back around. Can I tell you a secret? God comes back around to us to minister to us again. When we miss the idea of what a servant or son is, he comes back around to revisit it because sometimes the teacher had to say it, and what? And say it again. And so he circles back around when his very limited word, the word famine means limitness, a very limited word. We're living in a season where revelational truths are being limited right now. Everyone is not speaking the truth to the matter. There's certain motives going on. We got people, if you didn't pledge to Kappa or Alpha or whoever, Sigma, dog, cat, then you're no one. They're preaching the people of gods, the Greek gods, preaching to people about the gods instead of the God. God over all the little g's. They're preaching to people about identity, black theology, and all kind of nonsense that does not promote kingdom. Yeah. So we need to be able to hear. So sometimes God uses leaders, the true Elishas, the true servants of God, to come back around and say, hey, make sure you look at the spirit behind the face. You need to identify who they are, not necessarily, listen, I'm not going to go up and attack nobody, but I can identify who you are based off your fruit. You shall know them by the fruit that they bear. Yeah? Do you know the people around you? Do you know your family members? I know they say, but can you spot the fruit? Because it got to be more than what they say. Words are skin deep. Words doesn't mean that you have relationship. The scripture even says that, their mouth is speaking, their tongue is speaking, their mouth is speaking, but their heart is far from me. Fruit matters. Elisha says, okay, there is a famine, so I need to feed them. There's a spiritual famine, so the apostolic and the prophetic is now in position in 2025 to feed the flock.